स्टेनोस। आज हम करने जा रहे हैं 700 कॉमन वर्ड्स की। कल हमने की थी 350 वर्ड्स किए थे। इसके टोटल वर्ड्स हैं 747 वर्ड्स। तो आज हमने रिमेनिंग इस पैसेज को, इस एक्सरसाइज को कंप्लीट करना है। एक्सरसाइज नंबर 3 है और इसकी भी स्पीड 80-85 तक की होगी, राउंड अबाउट 85। बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ तो 85, अदरवाइज़ मेरी कोशिश होती है कि ये स्लो स्पीड में लिखवाई जाए। बट मेरी एक लिस्ट ऐसी आएगी सीरीज़ जिसमें मैं 700 की ऑल एक्सरसाइज को 100+ की स्पीड में लिखवाऊंगी। आई होप सो। जब आप 60, 70, 80 को क्रॉस कर लेंगे तो 100 इतनी बड़ी चीज़ नहीं है। लेट्स स्टार्ट। एन इंटरेस्टिंग एंड प्रॉफिटेबल बिजनेस फॉर एनीवन willing to work. There were, it seemed, many people willing to work, for letters had been received from interested parties over the country, and she had been successfully in selling the boarding house to a young woman who would, she thought, run it on the same lines as she herself had done. Again she looked down at her red and hard work hands. For her the day of hard work were over, for the sale had brought her a good round sum of money on which she could live peacefully for the rest of her days on earth without doing any work at all. A strange end to a strange life. She thought she was 13-year-old when her mother had died and she had gone to live with a relation who worked as a housekeeper in the small boarding house. As the seaside, she had become a maid of all work, running about for everyone and getting little for her trouble. After 2 years, the owner of the boarding house, who was very old, had died, but the two of them, she and her relation, just kept on working in the same way. It appeared that no one was particularly interested in the old woman who had died, and they had found it possibly to buy the house for such a small sum that with the money paid by the boarders they were easily able to make the necessary monthly payments. They had, as it were, fallen there to the property. They kept the place very, very clean, and they gave the boarders good food and enough of it. And as the year passed, they were able to buy the house next door and the house next door to that, until in the end High View become quite an important buildings. The property had become her own 15-year-old ago. She had never married like other women because the boarding house had been her life. Now she was growing old and there was no one to whom she could leave the place. It was better sold to a young woman who would love it as she had done and would take good care of the boarders. The voice of the BBC announcer reached her, and that, he said, is the end of the news. Full stop. Thank you for watching. Stay plus, stay connected.